So now, when we need to plan this cue card, remember, after those all things which are in the first half of the lecture with the name of cue card by Zeeshan part 1, this will be recorded as the cue card with Zeeshan. It is part number 2. So now, when this cue card will be in exam, how to plan yourself to speak up to for 2 minutes and in an effective way. The first thing, what should you do? Look at the topic which is given at the top of the cue card. Here it is, describe your hometown. So now, make 3 things for this topic. This title line, make 3 things for this title line now. Introduction. Explanation. And number 3, connection. With subtask 1. What do I mean? I mean that when this will be in exam, what should you do? You should just read and the title line of the cue card and do not consider that you have to speak the questions beneath the title line. For example, here the questions are, you should say where it is located, what people do there, what is the climate is like, and explain how you feel about your hometown. So now, you do not start from where it is located. Just make an introduction of your hometown, explain this a little, and then connect it with your task number 1. For example, where it is located. If you have already covered where it is located in your introduction and explanation of the hometown title topic, leave this step number 1. Go to step number 2, what people do over there. If this is covered as well, then come on step number 3, what is the climate is like and how you feel about your hometown. For example, when you will introduce your hometown, you might be saying something like that. So my hometown is like this, this, and this. For example, no, I'm going to repeat this. For example, you say that, sir, I belong to a remote area. I belong to the 5th largest city of Punjab province of Pakistan, and the name of my city is Rawalpindi. I told you people to love the words furthermore, moreover, adding to it, additionally, finally, lastly. So if you love these words, these all words will be giving you the push to speak up, and speak up more. So now I'm writing these words here and then see that how I'm making the introduction and explanation of the title of the cue card. Furthermore, moreover, write these things in your exam on a paper when you will be given 1 minute about this title. Furthermore, moreover, adding to it, in addition, it is noticeable that finally. So now we have written these words and I'm going to work on it now. So see, the cue card that has come to me is about the hometown. So what I should do in exam? See, I will make the introduction of this hometown and then I will make explanation of my hometown. I'm not going inside these questions which are given beneath this one. I'm not going inside these questions. I'm not going inside these questions. I'm not going inside these questions. I'm not going inside these questions when I will be talking about introduction, explanation of my title of this cue card, which is given here. So now, see what I'm going to do and what you have to follow. Right, so the topic of my cue card is to describe my hometown. I belong to the 5th largest city of Pakistan, and it is in the Punjab province of Pakistan, and the name of my hometown is Rawalpindi. Rawalpindi is a city of about 5 million residents who are living here since about 400 years. Furthermore, Rawalpindi is a center of attraction of the both businessmen and the public job holders who are here living in Rawalpindi since a long time because of their occupations. Moreover, Rawalpindi has two different type of traditions herein. One is known as the old tradition and the heritage, and one is known as the modern architecture. Adding to it, it is very, very noteworthy that one of the best cricket stadiums of the world, naming Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium, is also situated in my hometown. In addition, the literacy rate of my hometown Rawalpindi is about 90% in the females and it is about 75% in the male. It is also noticeable that my city Rawalpindi is adjacent to the capital city of Islamabad, and it is not an exaggeration that Islamabad is the part of my hometown, and my hometown is surrounded by very beautiful scenic areas, the mountains, and the lush green gardens as well. Finally, this specific town is very, very popular for its politics as well. And this specific town has about 5 constituencies of the National Assembly and about 10 of the Provincial Assembly in Punjab as well. When you have spoken up till now, you have spent already 2 minutes. You have not gone down. You have not gone down hearing these questions, but because of these all words that I have written here, you have already passed on 2 minutes. So now, after doing this, if examiner does not stop you, then look at these questions, where it is located. We are done with it. So no need to come back on it again. So no need to come back on it again. So now, what people do over there, we have already informed the examiner that the people are residing here belong to business and the public services. So do not repeat here. Third question is what is the climate is like? So now, I'm recontinuing. Finally, my hometown is surrounded by very scenic areas and the lush green grounds and the landscape as well, along with the townscape. So far, the climate is concerned, my hometown enjoys 4 different type of weathers. Number one, it enjoys spring and autumn. It enjoys winter and the summer. Overall, recurring climate in my hometown is very hot in the mid months of the year. For example, April, May, June, July, and August. And it is very cool when we talk about December, January, February, and March. So now I have entered into the third question. I left the first one, I left the second one, I entered into the third one. Okay, so now when I have spoke up till now and even examiner did not stop me up till now, now what I will do? My feelings about my hometown are really very special. I like every street and every bit of my hometown because I am here, I'm residing here, I'm living here since my birth, and my whole family and the relatives are also the part of this city. So whenever I go anywhere, I always wish to go back to my hometown as early as possible because I really like this place. So now what I did, I spoke freely on this topic. Then after freely speaking on this topic, I covered this one, I covered this one, I covered this one, and then I dropped myself down to this one, and then I dropped myself down to this one. So I have passed about 5 minutes on this specific topic. So in this way, we should address the cue card. Do not get panicked. 2 minutes speaking. First, see which is the title statement and make introduction of the title statement, make explanation of the title statement. And after making the explanation on the grounds of furthermore, moreover, adding to it, in addition, it is noticeable. And finally, after making explanation on these grounds, look at these questions there. If first one is over, leave it. If second one is over, leave it. If third one is not over, then start from the third one. After third one, then go for the fourth one and move further in this way. If you will follow this technique, believe me, I'm telling you, the Q card will be a simple enjoyment. It will be no burden and will be nothing more than an excitement for my students. I believe what I told you, that is quite well understood. And if there is any question about this introduction, I would be very, very happy to answer you people. I did not talk about the tips of speaking because I've already covered. I've told you only one thing, and that one thing is that do not overspeed. Just speak with the normal speed of about 80 words per minute. Do not feel pressure. Do not think more during speaking. If you will think more during speaking, what will happen? Your whole mind will divert towards the thinking process, and this will disrupt your fluency from the mouth. Your consistency will break, and more wrangling will be there, like oh, will be more, and this will put a very poor impression of yours and your personality on the examiner. So now follow the furthermore, moreover, adding to it in addition, it is noticeable that, and finally template on the title, and then see what question is over, and then come on that which is yet not over. 2 minutes are simply nothing for you people. With any person, I would be very happy to answer.